Hi, everybody. Welcome to our next week of Intro to Comp. We are moving into our next unit, which is research writing. And I think when I say, like, okay, we're going to do a research essay, like I can feel the groans coming through the screen. But I actually think this research project that you'll be doing is actually kind of more fun and interesting. Um, it doesn't have to be a dry sort of thing. So let's go through what we're going to do this week. There are 5 assignments. I try to not go over 4, so I'm sorry that there are 5 this week. But I really want to front load this unit so that we can get through the heavy parts of research, and then we can get into drafting and finalizing the paper in the next couple of weeks. And I don't really want to like throw anything crazy at you at the end of the semester either, as we are approaching the end of the year. So I'm just pretty sure that we're going to ease into it. We're going to do a lot of work now. In the next couple of weeks, it might feel like a lot, but then we're going to ease into summer. So I promise that the last few weeks, the last 3 weeks at least, will be much more chill, like more fun assignments, more creative assignments, applicable assignments for job applications, colleges, that sort of stuff. I want to make it useful for you. So this is our last big thing that we're doing for the year, and I hope it's pretty fun. So you've got 5 things to do. The first one is your journal entry. I love reading your journal entries. It's like such a unique insight into your brains. And it makes me feel like, you're real people. I know that some of you have been utilizing the office hours, which I appreciate. It's kind of nice to talk to you. But reading your journals makes it feel more real. Next up, you're going to go into the exploratory research writing folder on Schoology. And I'm going to talk through the description with you just so we have it understood a little bit. This essay that you're going to write offers an opportunity to analyze a cultural artifact or a topic you are very intrigued by, or could write to find out about a problem and perhaps to find some preliminary conclusions about how it might be solved. That's a really strange and long way of just saying, I want you to write about something that's important to you, but maybe you don't fully understand it, or important to culture or society. Like, say you wanted to learn more about Minnesota culture, you could write about Paul Bunyan. You could research the spoon and cherry from the sculpture garden in Minneapolis. You could other Minnesota things, lakes, all the history. You could do some research on Indigenous history in Minnesota, which is so rich. For the Dakota people, the very beginning of the earth happened like a mile from where I live in Minneapolis by Minnehaha Falls. So you could research a place. It could be something that you are interested in, not necessarily related to your own culture, but it certainly could be. So if you wanted to explore your heritage, here's an example. I'm Irish, and Irish people wear claddagh rings. You might have seen people wearing those rings. I'm not wearing mine right now. I do have one that has hands and a little heart and a crown on top of it. That's a traditional Irish ring. Maybe I'd want to research that a little bit. So the first thing you're going to do is read through some exploratory essay samples and then fill out this quiz. It's not really a quiz, it's more just telling me what you know about what an exploratory paper is and what you're maybe thinking about. And so you're going to read one of 2 articles. One is about the history of lobsters in Maine, and the other one is about lefse, which is a Norwegian food item. It's like a little pancake, a really thin pancake. So you just have to read one of those. You don't have to read both, and then you'll be answering these questions. And I'll be reading through that just to make sure you understand what the concept of an exploratory essay is. And then you're going to move into topic selection. So this is what this looks like. I want you to look at these 2 links, Current Student News or Chief Essays. They'll give you tons of different ideas for what your essay could be about. How do relationships work of younger and older siblings? How will virtual reality shape our future? These are all really cool topics that you could just explore if you're interested in. All of these are fair game, but if there's something that you want to write about that you don't see or you think might be kind of iffy, send me an email and we can talk about it. I like to approve unique ideas. So please be brave with your topic selection. I want you to explore two different ideas and then just star at the top which one you're thinking the most about. Um, and I want you to have two, like maybe you know already what you're going to explore, but I want you to have a backup one just in case something doesn't work out or you just get bored with it and you want to change your mind. You'll always have something to fall back on that's easily accessible. So we're going to do topic selection there. And then we're going to do the English teachery assignment that is just finding credible sources and what makes a source credible. So there's a link to a presentation here that goes through different reasons for why or for how to determine whether a source is credible or not. You're going to be looking at credibility, relevancy, authority, accuracy, and purpose. And then there's also some links here to different credible source websites and passwords for all of the databases that we have for free at Burnsville High School for you. There's a lot of different ways that you can find a source. So you're going to read through that presentation and then answer these questions. This is, again, just a check so that I know you know what a credible source is, because I want you to be using credible sources for your research. Finally, you can start finding articles about your topic with the sources and notes assignment. You are only required to have 3 sources. You can have more sources than that don't necessarily have to be credible or not. You just need to have 3 credible sources. But if you have more sources or you want some extra credit points, just copy and paste these boxes and make more. For every additional source you use on this note sheet, I'll give you like 5 extra credit points for each one, which I think is a pretty sweet deal. So you only have to do 3, but then if you want to add more for extra credit, you absolutely can. And that's like unlimited. If you want to do 50 extra articles on your topic, sure. If you're willing to put in the work, I'm willing to give you the points. Okay, and I think that's the last thing you have to do for this week. Yes. Please sign up for office hours if you want to chat. I'm at school during that time and I don't have anyone in my classroom. So anytime you just want to have a Google chat. Otherwise, I know email is working pretty well for a lot of you. And I think that's everything for the week. We are almost done with school. Just a few more weeks, everybody. I know about half of you are seniors and you're looking forward to graduating and being done. So exciting. Please just let me know if you have any questions about anything this week. And I hope you are taking care of yourself, drinking water, going for walks, being active. Take care of yourself. All right. Have